Life has a way of throwing us off balance. One day, you feel in control, confident, and safe, and the next, everything seems uncertain. Plans fall apart, circumstances change, and the future feels like a question mark. In those moments, hope can feel distant or even impossible to find. But here's the truth. Hope is not just a fleeting emotion. It's a choice, a skill, and a source of resilience that can guide you through the darkest times. Today, we're going to explore how to find hope when life feels uncertain, how to nurture it even in the chaos, and how embracing it can transform the way you face challenges, no matter how daunting. Understanding uncertainty. The first step in finding hope is accepting that uncertainty is a natural part of life. Humans crave control and predictability, and when those are stripped away, anxiety and fear take over. Uncertainty can appear in countless ways: financial instability, health concerns, relationship struggles, or global events beyond your control. It's easy to feel powerless and overwhelmed, but uncertainty itself is neutral. It only becomes painful when you resist it or try to cling to outcomes you cannot guarantee. Accepting uncertainty doesn't mean giving up. It means acknowledging reality as it is while committing to navigate it with courage and resilience. This shift in perspective is where hope begins to take root. Redefining hope. Hope is often misunderstood as blind optimism, the idea that everything will magically work out. True hope, however, is deeper and more practical. It is the quiet confidence that, no matter the circumstances, you have the capacity to endure, adapt, and find solutions. Hope is a lens through which you interpret challenges. It doesn't deny the difficulty of life, but it allows you to see opportunities for growth, learning, and change. In uncertain times, redefining hope in this way helps you focus on what you can control, instead of being paralyzed by fear of what you cannot. It transforms hope from a wish into a strategy for resilience. Focusing on the present. When life feels uncertain, it's easy to get lost in the what-ifs, the endless scenarios of worst-case outcomes. This constant anticipation can crush hope before it has a chance to flourish. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate hope is to anchor yourself in the present moment. Focus on the things you can do right now, the small actions that move you forward, and the resources you already have at your disposal. By breaking down challenges into manageable steps, uncertainty becomes less overwhelming, and hope grows organically. The present moment is where hope is born because it's where action is possible. Finding strength in small wins. Hope often grows quietly, in the small victories that accumulate over time. These wins don't have to be monumental. They can be as simple as completing a task you've been avoiding, reaching out to a supportive friend, or making a positive decision despite fear. Each small success is proof that you can influence your circumstances, that your actions matter, and that change is possible. In times of uncertainty, paying attention to these incremental achievements keeps hope alive. It reminds you that even when the future feels unpredictable, you have a history of resilience and the power to create new possibilities. Connecting with supportive people. Hope thrives in connection. When uncertainty dominates your thoughts, isolation only magnifies fear. Surrounding yourself with supportive, understanding people reminds you that you are not alone, and that even in chaos, others have navigated similar challenges. Supportive relationships provide perspective, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. They reinforce hope because they reflect back your capacity for growth and remind you that human resilience is not solitary, it is shared. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, or community, leaning on others doesn't diminish your strength, it strengthens it. Embracing change as opportunity. Uncertainty often comes hand in hand with change. Change can feel threatening because it disrupts routines, comfort zones, and expectations. But change also brings opportunity. Every uncertain moment contains the seeds of growth, learning, and transformation. By reframing challenges as possibilities, you cultivate hope instead of fear. This doesn't mean denying the difficulty of change. It means choosing to see potential within disruption. Hope flourishes when you focus on what new doors may open, what lessons you might learn, and what aspects of your life you can actively shape. Mindset shifts that foster hope. Hope is not passive, it's built through mindset. One powerful shift is moving from, "Why is this happening to me?" to what can I learn or do in this situation? This reframing turns helplessness into empowerment. Another shift is practicing gratitude, even in small doses. Recognizing the positive aspects of your life, however minor, reminds your brain that good exists alongside difficulty. Lastly, understanding that uncertainty is universal, not a personal failure, reduces self-blame and encourages resilience. These mindset changes do not eliminate challenges, but they equip you to face them with a sense of possibility, which is the essence of hope. Cultivating hope through action. Hope grows when it is paired with action. Even in the face of uncertainty, taking deliberate steps toward your goals reinforces your agency. Action doesn't require certainty of outcome, it requires commitment to progress. This could be learning a new skill, seeking advice, setting daily intentions, or simply showing up consistently, even when you're unsure of the result. Action transforms hope from a feeling into a tangible force that drives you forward. Each effort, no matter how small, strengthens your belief that you can navigate life's unpredictability. Over time, this proactive approach turns uncertainty from a source of fear into a source of motivation, accepting the unknown. Ultimately, hope is inseparable from acceptance. There will always be aspects of life that are beyond your control. Accepting this doesn't mean giving up. It means freeing your energy for what you can influence. Letting go of the illusion of certainty allows hope to shine because it shifts focus from worry to possibility. It is a paradox. The more you accept uncertainty, the stronger hope becomes. By acknowledging that life is unpredictable, you stop resisting reality and start navigating it with clarity and courage. Acceptance doesn't eliminate fear, but it prevents fear from ruling your life, creating space for hope to flourish. The power of choosing hope. Finding hope when everything feels uncertain is ultimately a choice. It is choosing to believe in your own resilience, in the possibility of positive outcomes, and in the human capacity to endure and grow. Hope doesn't deny difficulty, it strengthens you to face it. It is a mindset, a practice, and a commitment to moving forward despite fear. When you choose hope, you light a path through darkness, one small step at a time. Every moment becomes an opportunity to act, to grow, and to remind yourself that even in uncertainty, life is still rich with potential. In a world that constantly tests our patience and strength, choosing hope is a radical act of courage, and it is available to you right now if you are willing to reach for it. Nurturing inner strength through reflection. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate hope is by reflecting on your past challenges and recognizing how you overcame them. Life may feel unpredictable now, but you've survived uncertainty before. By reminding yourself of the times you adapted, learned, and grew stronger, you reinforce the belief that you can handle current and future difficulties. Reflection doesn't mean dwelling on past struggles, it means extracting lessons and acknowledging your resilience. Each experience becomes evidence of your inner strength, a reminder that you have navigated storms before and can do so again. This awareness transforms fear into confidence and despair into hope, creating a vision beyond the present. Hope also grows when you allow yourself to imagine a future beyond the current uncertainty. Visualizing the life you want, even in small, achievable steps, gives your mind a sense of direction and purpose. This is not about escaping reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about planting seeds of possibility that can guide your actions today. Whether it's setting goals, planning projects, or dreaming of personal growth, having a vision reminds you that life is not static and that uncertainty can lead to new opportunities. By focusing on what could be, you shift from a mindset of fear to one of possibility, cultivating hope that inspires action and persistence. Finding hope through acts of kindness. Hope often multiplies when it's shared. Engaging in acts of kindness, whether big or small, shifts focus from uncertainty and fear to connection and purpose. Helping someone else, offering support, or simply being present for another person creates a sense of impact and meaning that reminds you life still has value, even in difficult times. These acts reinforce the belief that your actions matter, that goodness exists despite challenges, and that you are capable of contributing positively to the world. In uncertain times, spreading kindness becomes a powerful way to cultivate hope, not only in yourself, but also in others. creating a ripple effect that strengthens your sense of resilience, purpose, and possibility. The truth is, life will always hold uncertainty. Plans may unravel, circumstances may shift, and the future may remain unclear. But hope is not dependent on certainty. It thrives in the very places where certainty is absent. By focusing on the present, celebrating small victories, connecting with others, taking action, and accepting the unknown, you create a foundation of resilience that sustains you through any challenge. Hope is a choice, a skill, and a guiding force. And when you choose it, you remind yourself that no matter how unpredictable life may be, you have the strength, courage, and wisdom to move forward and to create a future filled with possibility, meaning, and light.